Well, my name is George Storm, and together with a few of my friends, we're looking at the issues of housing from the perspective of technologies, present, and more importantly, coming back and using some of the past technologies. You're going to be familiar with everything you've seen, it's just we're reblending it in a new and unique way. So, since the end of World War II, we have been looking at homes from the same perspective, built out of sticks or bricks if you were rich enough, surrounded by a yard to which you were chained every other week, with 2.5 cars in the driveway, a monthly utility bill greater than the average income of several countries, and a mortgage that makes you wonder if you own your home or if it owns you. So we're inviting you to look at homes from a different perspective. One reshaped to serve our needs, where we conserve resources, detach ourselves from the automobile, break bread with our neighbors, and live in harmony with our planet. So, starting out, the ISBU. Yep, the new fad. So this is an ISBU, or a shipping container. They're the strongest steel boxes you can get that's pre-built. They're a unibody steel structure. They have 1.5 inch hardwood floor in them. So you get mahogany floors with them. The last published report showed over 700,000 sitting idle in U.S. ports and 125,000 available as surplus. By selecting the ISBU as our stage, we gain modularity, the ability to prefabricate, and we end up with over 90% recycled material by weight. And of course, the question is, who wants to live in some ugly box? Well, they're not necessarily ugly boxes when you're done with them. As long as you're open to seeing the house in a new light, these ugly boxes can be fairly attractive. Many ISBU projects exhibit a cost per square foot lower than, my slide is out of order, lower than their average. However, the use of ISBUs by themselves is not a way of securing a cost savings. The savings are experienced through prefabrication, alternative delivery methods, and more importantly, alternative ways of how we look at what a house is. I want to emphasize that the ISBU is nothing more than a stage for our play. At TELUS, we're looking at a gestalt that is far beyond a simple framework. We propose to take yet another leap, and these simple boxes, applying them with legacy technologies that have served us well in the past, but we simply have forgotten to use in our current time frame. To make effective use of ISBUs, we're going to balance it with several alternative technologies. Green roofs, they allow us to have a low maintenance structure. They reduce the visual footprint. They improve stormwater retention, and they increase our overall green space. We will be utilizing earth berming. By embracing the structure within the bosom of Mother Earth, we protect it from the extremes of our environment. It significantly reduces our long-term maintenance. It improves our durability, reduces our energy consumption, and lowers our visual footprint as well. Our proposals all focus on increased housing densities and integration of live-work units. Our flagship project uses a tiered foundation. This allows us to build on steeper grades, often too expensive to build on using traditional methods. By doing this, we can economically use hillsides, lower land costs, and increase the pool of buildable land in urban areas. Finally, we add what I believe to be the most important element, the co-housing model. Once we have provided a cost and energy effective structure, we need to integrate it into what is the life that we have been built to sustain. Most of the designs already follow the key tenets of co-housing. We de-emphasize the automobile. intentionally increase interaction with our neighbors, and integrate nature. The addition of a common house and infrastructure is a natural next step. The bottom line is that we are creating living villages, not just housing. In early 2007, I was driving down in San Diego, and off to the right were a stack of ISBUs. And off to the left was a bunch of hillsides in the middle of the city that nothing's built on. And I started to figure out a way to put them together in that car drive.
Chocolate. Peanut butter. Hey, you got chocolate on my peanut butter.
Some people just admitted that they're very old. Okay. This is our flagship project. This is our chocolate bar dunked in our chocolate, in our peanut butter. This is a Tellus Vista. It is a symbiotic combination of everything I've mentioned so far. It is ecologically, economically, and socially sustainable. Berming and green roofs reduce our project's visual footprint and give us the ability to hide the greater mass of our project from public view. Together, they increase our project's available green space, reduce our energy consumption, and lower our maintenance costs. Terracing makes effective use of our land and offers excellent sight lines. To increase natural lighting in the rear of our units, we utilize light tubes. Where the site allows, we will be using passive ventilation stacks for air circulation. Plumbing has already been thought of in terms of easy flow so that we're able to do gray water recycling. And the awnings are designed currently to support both passive or active solar collection, and they additionally act for passive solar control. Okay. In this proposal, we're talking about the top 4 floors being configured as 8 1,600 square foot units, or as 40 320 square foot efficiencies, or as a mixture of the two. The bottom floor is currently configured as a 5,000 square foot common house. Depending upon the final scope, it is estimated to cost between $76 and $98 a square foot, excluding land and permitting. And something we'll talk about in a moment, less if we build it with volunteer labor. From a flash of the obvious in 2007, I've been joined by a few friends, Gino Larson, John Stelfox, and the Chet Williams Construction Company. They've been helping me work on some of the technical details. I'd also like to acknowledge the International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 302, who have stated their support for my project by offering to donate their labor to construct the first privately funded housing for the working poor in the Seattle area. Now, don't tell the guys standing over here. I'm not supposed to pitch you. So cover his ears for the moment. We have a chance to create greener, lower cost, healthier communities and do so now. We are looking for others to play with, to dream with, to see if you can take some of this vision and make it your own. To help nurture the seed of the idea and make it bloom. You thought you paid when you came in the door, you're going to pay now. Okay. Final slide. You should be happy. I see that what I am trying to do here, it doesn't apply to everything, but I see it applying to 3 areas particularly. The general population who would like to join together in creating ecologically sensible villages. Our older population, which in the next 5 years is going to be in total crisis. It started already. And one of our cities and one of our country's greater shames, the immediate need to house our homeless, and the fact that 1 in 20 of every one of us will experience homelessness at least once in our lifetime. What I've presented is not the solution to the problem, just a solution. We need to have all the dreams and all the seeds we can muster. With them, we will bring housing to a point where it is more sustainable economically, and more importantly, more sustainable to the fragile sphere we call Mother Earth. Thank you.